Hey guys, Max 2015. It's Sunday morning, Sunday time to play. Finally, I get to play during the daytime, and finally, hopefully, I'll get to do one or two attacks live for you rather than being showing you replays, because I know that's all I've been doing for the past 3-4 days, maybe. Not like I'm not liking it. I'm actually enjoying putting replays instead and just commenting over them, because that way you can see how I actually managed to win rather than just watch me lose and also lose my temper on camera. So anyhow, first things first, I made a few changes to the base. I still need to reconfigure it a little bit more, but I finally decided to go for the double shield layout. They're both right here, 2 shield generator 3s and the 2 extremes. I'll probably have to move the shot launchers, move the boom cannons a little bit, just tighten up the base so that it doesn't spread out too much, because I have been rated since I put down the 2 shields yesterday. Actually, yesterday afternoon, I think I did that, just under 24 hours, and I've already been rated twice. Funny thing is that I've been rated twice by the same guy, XYW. One here 4 hours ago, and then an hour and 44 minutes ago, he rated me again with the exact same troops, the exact same boost. Pretty crazy. I spawned on his map within 3 hours, so lucky him for being able to get 4 victory points out of me, right? Unfortunate for me. I did wanted to share a couple of replays, because prior to starting this record, I was playing, and look, I'm still going on a fairly lucky streak. Everything I've done so far is win. I haven't lost a single attack yet, including the 4 PvP bases. Granted, they were actually pretty easy bases. I'll show you why. So Tin is the first base here, and I was using TGRM, troop I haven't used in a while, because with 6 boosted ice statues, TGRM just doesn't cut it anymore. Anyhow, oops, gotta put on my headphones because I can't hear anything. So Tin's base was the first one. 4 ice statues, as you can see, none of them were boosted. I was fully boosted, all 5 of my offensive statues boosted, so that actually kind of made it easy for me. So anyways, just deploy them the way you always do. I had to take out the boom cannon in the front, of course. I let the grenadiers fan out a little bit so that they can do a lot of splash damage in the front of the base, and you can see how much they cleared up for me. Now, because the bases were not boosted with ice, I was able to use my gunboat energy very efficiently and take out a lot of defenses with it. So I just went ahead and took one of the boom cannons in the back, so I didn't have to deal with it later. You can see 2 of my tanks are pretty red, and to be quite frankly, I would have lost them already hadn't it been for the new troop health guardian that I have now. So that little guy has definitely been helping a lot. That's another reason why I put down the 2 shields, because I was thinking maybe I don't need too many ice statues if I have 2 shields protecting my base. So that's why, and by having less ice statues, I could afford to have an extra offensive statue, which is a troop health, which has been doing really well for me. This base is fairly simple. You can tell I still have a few rifles left. Once I clear one side of the base, it's just typical business. Flare them to the corner in the back there. I got a little cheeky, threw some critters in there just because, and then just let the troops, finish off some more of these defenses, and then go for that shield. And once the shield goes down, you guys know the drill. Just flare them to the bottom right there in a safe space, away from the mortar, away from the boom cannon, and away from the shot launcher, more importantly. And then let them take out the HQ from there. So very nice win, actually. I mean, sure, granted, I was kind of, sort of unfair because I was at maximum boost and he wasn't boosted. But anyways, so that was the first base. We can move on to the second base here. I used the exact same troops. I just went in ahead. Again, this guy only had 2 ice statues, one in the bottom here and one all the way up in the top. Neither of them boosted. So, and this was actually a very unconventional layout with the base sort of in the middle, but the shield in the corner right there. So I just put down some grenadiers first on the corner, hoping that they would be out of the range of those cannons, so they could take out the rocket launcher, which was my main concern, and then hopefully take out 1 or 2 of the cannons themselves. So that's what they did. And once I felt comfortable, I deployed the tanks and the rest of the grenadiers. I had to shock that boom cannon because you just have so much range. Then I used the remainder of my gunboat energy to take out the shot launcher behind the HQ, because that one was going to be very problematic. So at this point, you know, I put down the rifles also and let them just walk up. I wasn't too concerned with that the boom cannon on the left side, because, you know, I had an entire wall of riflemen protecting them in there, so that was pretty good. Just a little reflare to get these guys moving, because they were just getting killed by that sniper tower over there. Yeah, so as they moved in a little bit more, I shocked the shot launcher, shocked the boom cannon. Where's my shot? Right there. There it is. Yeah, and then just let the troops just sort of advance a little bit at a time. Again, because this base wasn't boosted, it really was not very difficult. You know, I didn't have to do much. I kind of just let the troops do their own thing while I used some of the gunboat energy to take out some of the bigger defenses. Because of the shield, the location of the shield, I did have to wear that the entire base before I defeated it. So as soon as a couple more of these cannons go down, I'll speed it up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I was just hoping for the Grenadiers to take out the boom cannon. He did take out one of my tanks, that's why I had to go ahead and shock it. I was kind of hoping my Grenadiers would take him out first, but no, that wasn't the case. The Grenadiers were fixated on the little cannon on the left side instead. Alright, so here we can go a little quicker. Then we flare up to the top, take out that sniper tower, and then just let them work out all the economy buildings in the front there. At this point, there was only one rocket launcher shooting at us, and that flamethrower wasn't going to be in range of any of my troops. So it was really not an issue. Time was kind of coming down, but because he didn't have a lot of boosts, I was pretty confident. Plus, all I had to do was take out the shield, because you can see the HQ itself is already about a quarter or a third of its health, so it wasn't bad at all. And you can see, I took out the wood storage there with an artillery shell, so we wore down the entire base before actually finishing the HQ, which was nice. So that was the second base. The third base, Karamamba. Again, TGRM, same thing. He did have 3 ice statues, I think. The masterpieces were boosted. So pretty typical. I had a shock blaster, which I took out with some of my gunboat energy. Let my tanks do their thing, protecting the Grenadiers from those sniper towers. Let them advance a little bit. I took down the other boom cannon also in the front there, just because there were 3 boom cannons in the front, and my shocks can only shock 2 at a time. I wasn't going to be able to shock all 3 of them at the same time, so it was too risky. So I decided to just take out one of them in the front. Yeah, we can move it along a little bit quicker. There we go. So take out the sniper. I wanted them to finish off that the rocket launcher first, because they're just so problematic for rifles. So right there, we flared them on the side, cover them with a little bit of smoke, and while I was waiting for the smoke to wear out, I shocked the 2 cannons and the launchers. And after that, I had a ton of rifles in the front there protecting my troops against those 3 boom cannons. I did have to shock that mortar, because, you know, every mortar shell was killing 3 or 4 of my rifles. So maybe slow it down a little bit. I guess you guys missed it. Hopefully not. So I just flared them to the side and shocked that boom cannon so they could finish it off. After here, well, this was pretty typical now. This is my favorite part, when I know I'm safe and I can finally like and relax and not stress too much about it, because the base is almost done. So just let them finish off some of those economy buildings, and as soon as that shield went down, again, flare them to a safe spot and let them finish off the HQ. Right there. Alright. Okay, well, I did lose the last of my rifles there to that boom cannon, but well, it didn't matter anyway. I don't mind losing rifles. They're actually there to be killed rather than the bigger troops. So that was the third base, and so the fourth base, Teen Sun, was a 4 ice statues, but only the 1 troop building health masterpiece was boosted. So this was actually good. I didn't like the fact that he had too many cannons in the front, but I just kind of went ahead and, you know, whatever, go ahead and shock the boom cannon first, and then I threw some critters to distract the little cannons. I had to focus some of my gunboat energy into that shock blaster in the back there. So it did take, I think, 4 artillery shells on top of 2 2 barrages, so that thing had quite a bit of health. Then I went ahead and shocked that cluster in there because that boom cannon had turned, and I didn't want to lose any of my tanks just yet. So flare them to the bottom left there, keep them cover. That boom cannon has a ton of range. And the rifles are already out, so I just had to wait for the rifles to walk in front of the grenadiers, which they're doing right there. And then I had to take out the boom cannon on the right side and the shock launcher on the right side also. I eventually got that done with gunboat energy, I believe. Threw some critters on the top. I was hoping to distract that rocket launcher, which it did. I didn't want the rocket launcher plus that mortar laying onto my rifles. They weren't going to last long enough. Plus there were still 4 boom cannons standing, so I really needed those rifles to kind of last a little longer. Unfortunately, the wall of rifles kind of went up north, so the bottom side where my tanks were standing was uncovered, and then my tanks did take 1 shot of the boom cannon. Fortunately, because the defenses were not boosted, I didn't lose that one tank. So just making our way up to the top there, take out their flamethrower. And then I needed to finish off that the cannon in the front there. There were at least 2 more rifles in there, so they prolonged it just long enough so that my troops could finish off the cannon without, my tanks taking any more hits. Now, fled them straight to the boom cannon. I needed to just finish that one off. And right here, yeah, I kind of let my troops stand there a little longer because there were these 2 grenadiers throwing grenades at that shot launcher, so I wanted to finish that one off first. That thing was placed too close to the HQ, so by the time at the end, once I placed them on the left side for the kill, that shot launcher was still going to be within range, so I wanted to take that off first. Then just go straight into the shield. I went straight for the shield because I was kind of running out of time. I think I had just under a minute left, and I felt a little antsy, but it still worked out really well, and I still had time to spare anyway. So once the shield went down, I flew them pretty close to the HQ. So the closer the grenadiers are to the defense that you're targeting, the more damage they make. It's just that I usually park them really far because there's still too many weapons, too many defenses within range. But in this case, since we cleared everything, I could put them really up close, and you can see all the grenades kind of land on the HQ. So that worked really nice. We'll just speed this up because there's not much to watch in here. And there we go. So that was the 4th base straight that we got without losing. So I was feeling actually pretty good about it. Now there's one last base I wanted to take down with RZM. There's still a few bases, but I usually take out all the bases that are suited for a specific troop first, and then I switch troops later on. I think it was this guy. I did put... Yeah, I wanted to take him out, but he was online, so let's see if he's online now. He's still online. So pointless. This one is a TRM base, not a TGRM. Video is kind of short. It's only like 15 minutes, and I kind of wanted to promise you guys to do a live attack. Now I feel bad. What's this? Well, this guy was also online. Is he still online? Alright, he's offline, so let's give him a shot. That was just a test. I still had to finish my troops first, so alright. And watch me, with my luck, even though I've been on a winning streak, with my luck, this first attack, since I'm doing it live for you guys, I'm gonna lose it. I just know. I pre-scouted him. I think he has, what is it? 2 ice statues only, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 2 ice statues. They're both boosted. And I just landed that barrage by mistake. Retreat. See, that's exactly what I meant. Get going. Get going. Alright. Less babbling. Let's just get into it. So let's take this boom cannon first. Amplify boom cannons. No, thank you. Right. The good thing is that he doesn't have shock blaster, because those things just eat all of the gunboat energy. Oh wow, I was able to take that out with just 1 artillery. Nice. 1 barrage and 1 artillery only. Not so lucky this time. Alright, so that's at least 1 boom cannon and 2 whatchamacallit, 2 rocket launchers down. So let's just put the tanks in the front, medics on the side. And I want to shock over here. Maybe I should have moved. No, I wanted to keep that mortar shock. It's better that way. put some critters, distract that little cannon on the side. I don't... Oh god. Yep. I kind of... Oh, if I... That tank is killing me. Not once, but twice I messed up. I froze, I panicked, and I screwed up. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, now it's for real. Jeez. Okay, let's just take out the boom cannon. Take out this rocket launcher. Come on. I need one more. Take out that rocket launcher. Alright, I'm just gonna have to wait for that one. Let's go this way. Shock. And I missed the mortar. But I think at least I got the 2 sniper towers, which is good. I need to save one more because that amplified boom cannon. Shock, 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 shock. What did it get? I don't know what it got. I'm gonna put down the rifles now because I'm gonna need them to help me out a little bit. Oh, the tanks. Alright, you know what? Move back a little bit. Regroup. Finish off the cannon. Alright, a little bit better. I just needed to make a dent so we could get our troops into the base. Alright. That one boom mine. That one boom mine. Oof. Put a little medkit in there for those rifles. Poor guys. Alright, I need to save my shocks. If they could finish off that boom cannon though. Oh, you know what? Shock this cluster here. I'm almost out of rifles. Let's go for that shot launcher. I'm going to shock the 2 boom cannons as soon as that one starts running out. Right there. Yes. Fortunately, we were able to get the 2 boom cannons and the 2 mortars live in there. Oh, the other shot launcher though. Just enough. Nice. Great. Alright, take off the other boom cannon. Come on. Alright, there's still 1 rifle left, which is good. The rifle is done, it's already gone. Nice. Perfect. Oh my god, there's still a boom cannon on the top there. Completely didn't miss that one. We're gonna have to, yeah, Hail Mary on it. Flood to the boom cannon. Put some critters down by that sniper tower. Hopefully they'll buy me some time. Oh gosh. Come on. Alright, it's fine. Not too bad. Ooh. Oh, the critters are still surviving. Good. Alright, so let's just let them finish off that machine gun. Move up. Come on, tanks. Move up a little bit. Take out that shield. And then... I think that shot launcher is going to be within range of the tanks. Hopefully the grenadiers will be out of range though. Hopefully. Actually, you know what? I can just put some critters down here. Keep it busy for a little while there. Let's see. Let's just reflare first. Just about a minute left. And I use gunboat energy on that flare, so I can't throw critters now. Oh! Just got them back from that machine gun. Sweet! Just wait a little longer. Just put them down there. Actually, I think it's gonna be out of range. Yeah, it is. That's fine. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Alright, so we'll just finish off the HQ. Man, that was so bad. Yeah, something happened subconsciously. Was the difference between playing on your own fully focused and then playing while you're trying to talk and thinking that people are watching you. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just crazy. But at least I'm glad we took him out and not finished the video on like a loss or something. How long is this video going? I think just about 20 minutes almost, so perfect. I would have liked to get maybe like a second attack in, but I think this guy's probably still online and I don't want the video to drag too long because if I lose I'm going to get obsessed and I'm going to want to try to beat him. So alright, and because of time I'm going to just cut the video short. I mean, when I started the channel I was kind of hoping to make videos that were like 10 minutes long, and now I realized that my average length is like 21 minutes, so more than double of what I had hoped for. It's just that, you know, one attack with TGRM takes 4 minutes, so you know, 2 attacks is already 10 minutes plus a little babbling coming from me. Next thing I know, video is half an hour long. So anyways, guys, we'll be back probably tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see how things go. Victory points, well, not too high, but I still have a whole bunch of bases. Look at this, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 more victory points that I can get added onto the 13-19. So we're actually doing fairly decent. We're at 14 in the US. Wow, 14. Sheesh. But it's a big gap between 13 and 14. Look at that, more than 10 victory points. And oh, my friend Gas here, look at him. The guy is 17 global. Isn't that crazy? At 1610 victory points. What? Crazy, just crazy. Anyways, guys, an exciting time to be playing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Sorry for those losses, those mess ups again in the beginning. You know, things happen. I'm human. We still make mistakes. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time, guys. Take care. Bye.